Hello everyone. I'm going to try and show you a project I'm working on here at the cabin to put the stone veneer behind my fireplace, my wood stove here at the cabin. It has Durock on the back walls right now, and I would like to add this stone veneer mostly for cosmetic purposes, just to make it look a little more attractive. So hopefully I can show you this process. I'm starting today and be able to finish either today or tomorrow. Here's the tile saw set up in the back of the cabin where I'll be cutting all these veneer stones on this piece of equipment I borrowed from my friend. And hopefully we'll have no problems with this. We'll see how it works here shortly. Here's two things that are real important for doing this job. One is the respirator, which I'll be wearing when I cut any of these stone tiles. And then of course your safety glasses. And then I have long sleeve shirt on and a hat just to make sure I got as much surface area covered on my body as I can, and that I'm safely protected against dust and little wood or stone chips flying around, and that should protect me. That's the intent anyway. Alright, we have some 45s cut here that are going to go on that back edge for both of these walls here. So I'm taking a paint stir stick just to get some of this Mastex adhesive on here. They call it buttering your tile, so we'll get some of that on there. Then I'll use this trowel with notches in it, try and spread that out a little bit more uniform, trying to keep it away from the edges so it doesn't overlap too much. Then we'll put the first one up. Get the second one going. So we'll be able to adjust those the proper 45 angle. Now it's just to start laying more tile across and keep working, trimming, cutting, shaping, and hopefully we won't have any problems with this project. Well, here's the first two courses. I've gone around on the base. I reversed the process. I was told maybe to think about starting at the top, but obviously the weight of the tiles was too much, so I reversed the process, started at the bottom, which makes a lot more sense, I guess. And like I say, I got two courses on, just about one box of stone to do those two courses, so I think I'll have enough stone here. Don't have to make a lot of cuts, the 45s, and then usually a little trim piece at the end of each row. So seems to be going okay right now, so we'll just keep plugging away. Well, here we are, about halfway done. I think I've used 2 boxes of stones. I got 4 boxes left, so I got plenty of glue, so I should be able to get this done. Here, let's pan over a little bit and take a look at the corner of. So it's looking pretty good. We'll just keep plugging away here and get it done. Well, we got one more row left to go here, so we'll get this last row up. There will be a small little space. I'll use a trim board to finish that off, but we just about got her. Of course, it's only taken me about 7 hours to get this done, but slow and neat, I guess. So one more row to go and we'll have her done. Well, everyone, there it is, all done, except for the final little trim board that I'll put at the top, because there's just about a ½ inch or so of space left on there. But there's what it turned out to look like. This is a pretty easy material to work with. Just takes a lot of time. A lot of scraping, cutting, gluing, of course, but when it's done, it actually looks very, very nice. So I'm quite happy with how the project turned out. So thanks for watching this. Obviously, it took me about 8 hours, so I'm not videotaping the whole thing, so you didn't see a lot of the process, but turned out nice.